Hey everyone, it's Yev here, and today we're going to be talking about adventure. So adventure is kind of an instant and sorcery in its own way. So last video we talked about instants and sorceries and sort of how spells work. If you didn't see that, top right hand corner. We also have videos about lands, creatures, battlefield, stuff like that. So adventure is kind of in its own world. So, first of all, you have to consider adventure is either a sorcery or an instant. I don't have very many of these cards. It's kind of sad, but what can you do? So, when you put a card in adventure mode, it basically goes into exile. So, exile can be a great thing or a terrible thing. We'll talk more about exile in a different video. What we're going to talk about right now is adventure. So basically, you play it, and then it kind of just sits there. So you pay, let's say I played this card. I pay 1, and it just sits in the top right-hand corner. Just sits there. Doesn't do anything. And then let's say I want to play the creature. I pay its normal cost, and I can play it. So most of the time when you make it go on an adventure, or when you click adventure instead of paying the normal cost, it adds a different effect. Like for this card, it's tap up to 2 target creatures. But then you have to play, if you want to play it again, you have to pay another 3 mana. So there are like pluses and minuses to adventure. One card that I know, here, I don't have it currently. I'll show you guys it just because it matters. Beanstalk Giant. So this is a very popular card. I'll show you what it does. So you put it on an adventure. Then you have it sit there the entire game. All it does is searches the land, searches your deck for a basic land. When you bring it back, it gets power and toughness equal to the number of lands you control. So let's say you control 10 lands. It becomes a 10. We're going to talk more about like how X works in a different video. Some cards you think you only need to pay 1, but you need to pay 2. It's complicated. But I think that's basically how adventure works. Very simple explanation. It's not too complicated. You can always just hover and see in the top left, but I think you can sort of see what value it has by watching this. And that'll be all for today. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.